Hey, Michael, can you hear me?
I got you. Can you hear me?
Hey, yeah. Oh, what a cool background.
That's my kitchen.
I like the ceiling.
Yeah, it's awesome, right? It's all, I mean, that's literally trees.
Dude, I love it.
Yeah,
Are
it's
you
all,
go Santa Fe little style over there? Where are you at?
uh-oh, what just happened?
I still got you.
Got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Hold on, I lost you. There we are. I live in San Juan del Sur, Nicaragua.
Oh, nice. I love it.
Yeah, so that's the living room. The view, I don't know, because it's so bright, the view's kind of hard to see, but it's
Yeah.
pretty freaking magic. Yeah, it's so bright. I don't know, maybe it'll adjust, but look,
Oh, no,
mountain,
I can see it. Holy shit.
there's the ocean.
You're like living on vacation.
Yeah.
How long have you been there?
There's I just celebrated 1 year, October
Wow, that's
1st.
beautiful. Holy crap. I was just talking to a VA potentially in Nicaragua.
Oh, really?
We might look at. It's a local guy here that started a company a little over a year ago, and he teamed up with a gal there and they formed a company, and he seems really, really excited about the results so far. And I'm just kind of looking into it. I prefer to have somebody here in the office,
Sure.
but I'm looking into it.
Nice. Was he Nicaraguan or American?
He's American. He lives here in Utah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But his the gal he teamed up with that has the VAs, the employees and stuff are in Nicaragua.
Got it.
So super cool.
Very cool.
What took you there?
I had a couple of friends that were living here, and they even had a 5-year-old daughter. And I was just watching their adventures on social media, and I was like, hey.
This is Tina.
Hey,
I
Tina.
met you, right?
Oh, did you meet him in Vegas?
Yeah.
Oh.
And we were going to the escalator.
Yeah,
Oh.
how are you?
He probably
Good,
had
yeah.
500 people there. But
I
you're
I lost you guys. Say that again. I
I
saw
don't
you
know
going.
if you remember me, there was like 1 million people there, but yeah.
No, it was on the escalator, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I got a decent memory.
Okay.
But you know, guys, I used to live in Utah. I used to live in Sandy.
Really? We're right in Draper.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I
Yeah.
lived right there. I mean, gosh, this is back, oh my Lord, 2001, maybe 06 or 07, something like that. But
Oh yeah.
is this
Say
the
hi,
office? Hey, guys.
Yeah, that's the office. See, I got that lid above my kitchen with the distressed wood. That's why I noticed your ceiling. I like that accent wood.
Oh, nice. And you got in
Yeah.
the office. Good for you.
Yeah.
What's going on, Shaw? How are you, Kathy? Thanks for zooming in.
Good, Michael. How are you?
Thank you.
Everything's awesome. I literally just got home. We just came back from NAR in Orlando, and prior to that, we were at Follow Up Boss. They had a huge convention called FubCon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I literally just walked in the door, so it worked out perfect.
You're doing a lot of traveling.
Oh man, last month I was only home for 9 days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because last
Busy
month was
schedule.
October. Yeah, so did any of you guys see me speak at EXPCon?
Yeah, I saw you on one of the presentations in EXPCon.
Sweet.
I know my buddy Eric and Michelle Jones are going through your process right now. He
Nice.
should be coming in.
I just finished it.
Did you? For the team,
No, well,
for Real Grader?
yeah.
Yeah, Shayna Clark is in the house. She just said she just
Shane
finished.
Clark, what's up, girl?
Hello.
It's her
How are
husband,
ya?
James.
Hey.
So we'll have some more jumping on Zoom and coming in here in person. I was just talking to Michael about his killer background there that says home in Nicaragua. I was really kind of impressed by that. And then he
Yeah.
showed me a view. I was like, damn.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing here. I'm like I was telling Jeff, I celebrating 1 year here as of October, and I made the move here because there's a young family friends of mine that I was following on Instagram. She's actually an influencer, and they were living here. And I kept on seeing their posts. I'm like, where is this? Where is this? And I finally reached out. I'm like, okay, where are you living? What's going on? And they're like, Nicaragua, come here. I'm like, where's Nicaragua? Like literally, I swear I had no idea. Even when I went, like I like to do that when I travel. I don't do any research. I'm just like, okay, where should I go? I'm going there. So I literally came here not knowing anything. So then I land in Costa Rica. I'm like, okay, I'm close to Costa Rica. But then the process to get across the border, you take a car an hour north to the border, you get out and walk 100 yards to the checkpoint, even rain or shine. I mean, I have video, you guys, I don't know if you remember, you probably not because you guys are in the States, but like a month ago, we got right before EXPCon, we got hit with the typhoon. So I'm literally in a rain jacket with my luggage. Thank God I'm smart enough. I bought a waterproof backpack and I'm walking out 100 yards in a typhoon to come speak to you guys. And I'm like, what am I doing? I'm an idiot. It was like a foot worth of water. So you get out, walk 100 yards, and then you get in another taxi. It takes you to the Costa Rican border, get out, walk 100 yards. And it's just crazy, but it's a great place to live. You saw the house, there's a whole nother level. So it's about, I'd say 4,000 square feet, 2 levels, 2 bed, 2 bath, 2 showers, ocean, mountain view, with a maid and a cook that's here 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. She cooks, cleans, and I pay $1,100 a month total for all of my expenses.
Nice.
It's legit.
That is legit.
It is. It's legit. So
Everything.
I think we're all writing down life goals. Check out Nicaragua.
so I don't know if you guys are into international travel, but like it's basically Costa Rica back in the 90s. So if you're looking to invest or whatever, I'm going to be putting up my personal cell for any of your guys' needs. You have my personal cell. I am now attached to your team for life. I'll put my Calendly link up if you guys want to talk about anything. I'll be putting that all in the presentation for you guys. So
super cool, super cool. So do you have a family or?
No, I could come from a broken family. I've been on my own since 18. So my personal story, born in Boston, raised in Atlanta, college at Auburn, Alabama. And then I started traveling for work. I was in Tampa for a year, Vegas for a year, Salt Lake City for 5 or 6, then San Diego for 5 or 6. And then I crossed back over to Jersey for 5 or 6, horrible timelines. And then Long Island, New York for 5 or 6. And now I'm here for 1 year and a month.
Awesome. I was just curious if you did have family, what that was like.
No.
Moving
But
there.
actually, I mean, I'll be honest, there are a ton of very young families here from Canada. There's a mass exodus right now from Canada because of what's going on with their government. And I mean, everywhere you look, it's like young families with kids between the ages of, infants all the way to maybe 8, 9, or 10.
Wow.
Some of these people have like 3, 4, 5 kids, and it's like, wow. So a little right.
So were those
Kathy, what's up?
numbers in months or years?
In all the states,
Yeah, the numbers you were rattling off. Those
years. Those
or
are all
months?
years. Yeah.
Years.
I was gonna say, because almost made it sound like you were like 90 years old.
No, I'm 45. I'll be 46 this year.
Okay.
Yeah, a bit of a gypsy. I kind of went wherever life took me, wherever the job offer was. I've done a lot of things. Spent most of my time actually in the real estate space, though. I'll talk about that too. But when I got really introduced, yeah, go ahead.
No,
We're about time, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. I just wanted to point out that we're at the time. I know we got a bunch more people that are registered than are here, but yeah.
You want to wait till 11:05? Give the late folks. We all know how realtors are.
Yeah. Sorry, we got one camera we're sharing for the office here.
Oh, there we go. Now I can see everybody. What's up? Let's go around the room.
Lynn?
All right, Lynn.
Sorry, I've got someone asking for a passcode to get into the meeting. Is there a passcode?
Limitless, but they should have the link that it's embedded in me.
Awesome. Good here today. Like the energy is.
That's my wife, Lynn, Michael.
What's up, Lynn?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing. Yeah, I'm excited to be here. Did you see me present at EXPCon?
No, actually, I heard you when you were in Kristen's team meeting.
Utah State Broker. You've done a presentation for the broker here.
Oh yeah. I don't know if you guys know, or if you guys were at EXPCon, they just launched EXP Luxury. So that's pretty exciting. I was just at NAR with Jana. She's launching that whole thing. So if you guys are into the luxury market, definitely I can get you in contact with her. But it's exciting. It's exciting stuff. And I mean, the whole brand of EXP is like inspiring to me. I'm a personal shareholder. Obviously, this company is a preferred vendor for you guys. So I'm in tight. So again, I'll be giving you guys all my contact info if you need me for anything. But so Lynn, how long you been in real estate?
Well, we started buying properties about 30 years ago, so we've been investors, then we got our licenses later on in life, so 2014 is when I got my license.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah.
In Utah the whole time?
Yes.
Awesome. And who's next to you?
Ashley?
What's up? Hey, Ash.
I'm Jeff and Lynn's oldest daughter.
I can't tell.
And,
Freaking mini me over there.
I've been in real estate as long as they've been in real estate.
Clearly. Right.
Like it or not.
I actually just moved from Nevada. We were up in northern Nevada, just outside of Reno.
Okay.
And I just moved from there. So within the last year, I've got both my licenses, Utah and Nevada.
Very nice.
So just kind of actually starting out as an agent, but yeah, I started
Okay.
learning about buying houses when I was little.
She's
Awesome.
cleaned houses, she's walked houses, she's done everything that has to do with real estate.
Cool. So you should kill it. We expect big things from you next year.
Alrighty.
Is that Monopoly, Ashley?
Oh yeah, lots of
Yeah.
Monopoly and cash flow, if you've ever
Cash
played
flow,
that. game.
okay, I remember cash flow.
Yeah,
Cool.
we upped our game.
Yeah.
And then next to you is my elevator buddy. I'm sorry, I forget your first name.
Tina.
Escalator. Tina. Yeah, we were like past each other on the escalator at where was it? Vegas? Jeez, I can't remember.
Yeah, it was-
Remember all the people you saw. You must be like a memorable person. Yeah.
So how long you been in the game?
Well, I mean, I've had my license now for 8 years, but I started TCing like for like 10 years, had my own business for a while, but now I've gotten more serious for the real estate part of it.
Her dad's a broker and he's really awesome too.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I grew up in real estate.
What brokerage is he with?
He's now with Realty Path, but for a while he was a co-owner with Exit Realty.
Okay, right on. He made the right move. Haha, you didn't hear me say that.
No.
Now, when are you recruiting him to EXP? Come on, girl.
So what? Well, I mean, I have. He said probably, maybe, I don't know. He's just like, but if he does leave, then he'd come over to EXP. But yeah.
Cool. Right on. And then, ma'am, next to you.
Yeah, sorry, Melissa, you didn't know you were gonna be on this while I'm just actually meeting Melissa for the first time.
Welcome,
one of
Melissa.
our Lenders made an introduction, so we're gonna chat a
Cool.
little bit. and we're
Awesome.
glad
Thanks
to
for
be here.
joining us. We appreciate you.
You're a brand new agent, right?
Yeah, technically, yes.
Technically not yet, is that?
No.
Beautiful.
I have my license, but I've had it, it's just inactive.
Oh, gotcha.
We
Okay.
got it, and we moved. and-
So your husband was in the Air Force with Chuck, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay, that's the connection.
Awesome.
Very cool.
I was just listening to check this and understand fine.
Yes, yes.
And then who's next? Who's with the cool hat?
The cool hat,
Hey, I'm.
yours is
What's up?
cool.
I'm actually definitely the middle baby, so I'm in the family, but, yep. It's kind of similar to Ashley. I've been licensed for 3 years, but worked in the family biz longer. I actually manage Jeff and Lynn's private, personal portfolio rentals.
Oh, cool.
Kind of in that sector too, but. Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for joining. And my fellow beanie friend, I put mine on. It's way too hot here.
Shane Clark, 5 years, business. Started to relieve my husband from his job. Now he's right next to me.
Nice. Awesome. That's cool. So are you gonna be a little team in the biz, or is he, what's your role gonna be?
We're a team,
Awesome.
working out all the details and everything, so as we go, continual process.
What did you do prior, brother?
I dealt drugs.
I probably bought them from you.
He's so familiar.
I love a good sense of humor. I appreciate you.
For 5
Keep it
years.
coming, man. Keep it coming.
I expect that answer now.
That's too funny. So that's our office. That's who we got here in person, and then
Cool.
we got some on Zoom here joining us. You want
Yeah,
Meet
what's up? Shaw, what's up, man? Thank you for having your camera on. Kathy, thank you for having your camera on. Adam, Mr. or Mrs. Strong, Missy, Jolynn, join the party, please. So Shaw, how long you been in the game? Sure, Kathy, what's up?
What did you speak on at EXPCon? Because I was there too, but if it was for the brokers or whatever, like Jeff was saying, then I would not have been part of that, I guess.
You're about to see it in person. I'm doing a private one for you guys, the exact same presentation.
Okay.
Yeah. Shaw. Oh, Kathy, how long you been in real estate?
Longer than I'd like to say. 23 years.
It's amazing. Awesome.
I'm 71 years old, and
What?
Everybody's trying to tell me, why aren't you retiring? I said, why should I retire?
Exactly.
My
You
husband's
still got it.
working. My husband's still working at the VA hospital, so he's 10 years younger than me. In fact, we have a retirement seminar to go, or a Zoom seminar to go to on Friday to talk about whether
Very
he's going to
cool.
retire or not retire, which I don't think he will.
Probably not.
Get those higher years, in there.
Sure. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us. I might ask you some questions throughout this presentation because you're
No.
technically the expert. Shaw, what's up?
Not much, man. Been in the business since 2003, owned
Sweet.
an exit franchise myself just down the street
Ah.
from these guys back in the day, but I let that go in 09.
Smart.
Full-time coach, real estate trainer, coach. I fly around the world, teach people how to invest in real estate, and full-time
Nice.
real estate agent.
Awesome. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
Adam, can I hear from you? I got no camera, no anybody. Adam, Missy, Jolynn. If not, maybe you're driving. Just throw in the chat. Oh, we got a chat.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I know my camera's all screwy. Sorry. Hi.
What's up?
I'm here.
Thank you for participating. How long you been in real estate?
Oh God, since 2001.
Nice. In Utah the whole time?
Yes, and then I've also owned a TC company since 2001 as well. Ran a couple teams, moved over to Team Limitless, loving EXP, and then
Nice.
went to work internally for EXP. So yeah, back out of that and coming back into some new opportunities with Lynn and Jeff and the team. So super excited.
Beautiful. Well, thank you for participating. I appreciate all of you for being here. I want to get started because we have limited time. I don't want to take up all of your day, but I can guarantee you everything you're going to hear from me is extremely valuable. I am definitely not here to waste your time. So please pay close attention. Grab your phones. You're going to be texting me. I'm going to be texting you. Since there's folks on Zoom and in the office, the best way to start a group chat is on my cell phone. Okay. So first of all, my name is Michael Huxtable. I literally have been doing this for the past, 21 years. And I actually got introduced to this world when I was living in Utah. There was a small boutique coaching company called Coaching Institute back in the day, back when like Craig Proctor and Mike Ferry and all those folks were still doing this. That was like one of our rivals. And I had the privilege of traveling the nation. I was literally in a different city every day, different state every week besides the weekend. I was only home for 36 hours a week for 5 years straight. And I was teaching you guys the importance of leveraging your time, using the technology you already own, the power of coaching. And now with Real Grader, I have the ability to talk to you guys about the power of Google and social media. So I really want to kind of talk about conscious decisions. So I remember like it was yesterday. I was doing there was a presentation happening in Indiana. So this whole thing started for me in Indiana. And I was a closer in the back of the room. So I was helping after the speaker would speak, I would walk around the room and help people, get signed up. And we were selling a $3,500 package then. And it was a total business building package where all the follow-up circuits, letter marketing systems, and a website and a coach for a year, right? So we were selling that. And one morning the speaker got sick and I got my shot. And I took it. The CEO called me in the morning. He's like, all right, Michael, you're on. I'm like, okay. Went up and I crushed it. And then I knew at the end of the presentation, this gentleman walks up to me. Okay. He had this perfectly manicured silver beard. He had these tortoiseshell glasses, this Argyle sweater, these perfectly pressed pants, those suede bass shoes that everyone wore back then. And he walks up to me and he hands me this $3,500 check and he goes, Michael, I don't even care if this works. I'm giving this to you because I believe in you. And I was like, wow. At that moment, I knew I made the conscious decision to dedicate my life to motivate others to take action, to make conscious decisions to better their lives and their businesses. And let me tell you, I could never do this for companies that I knew didn't work, and Real Greater works. So I want to talk about conscious decisions for a second. I'm going to tell you 3 of mine. One of them, when I was 7 years old, my parents got divorced. I was living in Boston. Dad moved to Atlanta. And then I walked across the street to pet the neighbor's dog. He ended up ripping my head open. I have this huge scar right here. And imagine a 7-year-old going to a brand new school with a bandage wrapped around their head for the first like 6 months. It was crazy trauma. So it took me 32 years to get over that. And the moment was I met someone and they convinced me to shave my head. And at that moment, when I made that conscious decision to shave my head, 32 years of like, I always felt like I had to have long hair to like cover my scar. I was constantly doing this. It was like a tick, right? 32 years of trauma just disappeared. Everything left my shoulders. And it wasn't up until I made that conscious decision that all that chaos disappeared, right? Second decision, as you guys see and kind of heard my story, a year ago, I decided to move to Nicaragua. But the 3 weeks prior, when I was like contemplating it, it was crazy chaos inside my head, inside my body, crazy anxiety. I couldn't sleep. But once I made the conscious decision, the whole universe opened up. I sold my house, my Harley, all my jewelry, I put everything on Facebook. And within 3 weeks, everything was gone. I sold my car in 3 hours. It was wild. But it wasn't until I made the conscious decision to. And some of you guys are in your business right now. How do I treat my team? It's like you're feeling that anxiety. What am I going to do for 2023? Do I have my business plan written yet? Like you're kind of up in the air. But I'm telling you, whatever decision you're looking to make in your life, in your business, once you make that decision, the whole world opens up. And the third one's a little bit crazy. 3 months ago, I almost died in Las Vegas in my hotel room alone. My appendix ruptured. Of course, I was at a conference and I beat the team there by 2 days. And I self-diagnosed myself with COVID like an idiot. And I'm like, oh, it's probably COVID because, whatever. I don't know. The way I was raised, my dad, when I was sick, he's like, go outside, get some sunshine. Like that's how we never had Tylenol, nothing. Like we're old school, right? And so that was me literally going septic in my hotel room, dying. And with the help of someone, I made the conscious decision to go to the hospital. And here I am alive. And my first stage that I presented was EXPCon this past couple months ago. So I'm really happy to be here. You guys are my first team that I get to present to. I'm back, I'm healthy. I got some scars, but it's all good. So today I'm going to talk about ways to avoid the costly mistakes that shop 30,000 top producing agents regarding their online reputation. Legit. Okay. So what is it that we actually do? We actually measure, manage, and maximize your digital presence. Measure, what does that mean? We literally created a software program that scans 181 data points amongst 8 essential sites where every single one of you need to live, breathe, and be professionally branded in order to even compete on Google, okay? So per NAR, 87% of your business starts online, period. So it's imperative that your real estate specific digital footprint is branded professionally. It's all working. All the links are working and everything is up to date. That's step one. Okay. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. The whole management of that. Maximize, throughout the presentation, if you want to learn more about that, like we can create custom posts on social media. We can manage it for you. We can do Google local ads, all sorts of stuff. So when my cell phone comes up, just text me. I just want your name and your email. And then we can be in contact. I'll send you my calendar link, etc. That's Alex. That's the CEO. That's his mom. I call her mom. We've known each other for 20 years, and it all started here in her garage. He, 21 years ago, was a graduated college with a digital marketing degree. She was a realtor in Manhasset, Long Island. So she recruited him back from college to help her with her business. He helped her put her listings online, do her digital marketing. Long story short, with his help, she ended up getting an $80,000 commission check from a property she would have never gotten, all based on the stuff I'm going to talk to you about now. Just cleaning up your online reputation. We leveled up with the 2 Comma Club with ClickFunnels this year. We have a Real Estate Influencers podcast. We really highly recommend you guys follow. There's only one picture missing because she was our last guest, and that's Elena Cardone. Elena Cardone is coming on board with us too. She's a big endorser. And all sorts of EXP players. So I highly recommend following Real Estate Influencers. So there's my number. Ready? 201-381-7933. I want all of you to text me, and I will send you, and text me your email address too. I'm going to send you my Calendly link. You guys can come talk to me for 30 minutes anytime that's convenient for you. So anything through the presentation you want to talk about, I'll be happy to spend time with you guys. So here's actually, you got it? Yeah.
Wait.
201-381-7933. I don't have any text yet. Come on.
Come on, people.
201-381-7933. Thanks, Jeff. Shoot me a text. I'll send you my links and all that good stuff. Awesome. Got the emails. And also, you guys, I have something free for you too. So here's a very easy question. If I want to list or buy with you, where do I search first? That's a question for all of you.
Google.
Google, thank you. We Google everything. Restaurants, bars, hair salons, nail salons, literally everything. Okay. But the problem is you have to have a solid foundation on Google in order to grow and even compete. So your online reputation is on Zillow, Realtor, and Homes. Those are the real estate specific sites, right? And then you have your Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn for social media. But don't forget the most important, your Google business pages, right? So there's 8 essential sites where all of you need to be: Google Business, Facebook Business, Instagram Business, LinkedIn, YouTube, homes.com, realtor.com, and Zillow. Your reputation is not only online, it's on the line, period. Now, interestingly enough, 48% of realtors said keeping up with technology is their biggest challenge. They don't have time. It's too complex. It's getting frustrating. So shoot me a text. In this text, I want 2 things: how long you've been in real estate, and what is your biggest challenge when it comes to keeping up with technology. Got a couple people typing. I won't say names. I'm just going to say what my responses are. How many years you've been in real estate, and what's your biggest challenge with keeping up with this stuff? Biggest challenge is to utilize all the platforms consistently. Thank you. That's a good one. Staying consistent. Time, money, and too much to do. Got it. Consistency, another one. Challenge, diving in too deep on things that don't necessarily need to be done first. Cool. Prioritizing, knowing where to start. Learning, for those of you that are just brand new. And then making time. Awesome. Yeah. So we hear time a lot, you guys. So technically, remember what we've done? We created that software program that scans all the platforms. So, and then what we can do is send you a free grade. So if you text me your email address, I'm going to put you through our program. It's a free system. So in 48 hours or so, you're going to get an email with a grade of 0 out of 100 regarding just 8 of those platforms, and some free tips as far as what you can do to fix it. Okay. So if I were to have already run you guys through that program, what grade do you think you would get 0 out of 100 regarding just those platforms? Send it to me in a text. Give me a number, 0 to 100, and be honest. 25, 10. Nice. I appreciate you guys. What else? We got a 20, a 30. Okay. 50. 75. All right, Missy, it's on. I got 25, 10s, 30s. Okay, cool. Well, guess what? National average is a 30. So thank you guys for saying around that number. You're not alone. As I'm going through this, though, I want you to think, how can you manage all this, right? So it's 8 platforms. It can be daunting, but to be honest with you, once these are up, set, optimized, there's only 4 you need to actually manage. And that's your social media: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. The rest run itself. They're all linked up, right? And the consequences of doing nothing, you guys, you're missing opportunities. You don't have the credibility that your clients are looking for. The general public is already pre-programmed to look for these platforms, you guys, because even if you're not optimized properly, a lot of these are going to come up under Google when someone types in your name to do the research anyway. Okay. So I want you guys to text me, which one of these platforms don't you have or aren't you using? That's important to me. Tell me which ones you don't have and or which ones you're not using, please. I see a lot of you texting. YouTube, Zillow, Homes. I don't like myself on video. I get it. YouTube, LinkedIn, YouTube, Homes, Zillow, YouTube. Jeff, this is big. LinkedIn, YouTube, Homes. YouTube, Homes, Zillow, Realtor, Google. YouTube, Homes. That's a lot. Who was that? Okay, I got you. I got you.
First Facebook account like 4 years ago or 5 years ago.
Okay, YouTube and Homes. Okay, cool. Lots of YouTubes. You guys, YouTube is the #2 search engine on the planet. So even if you don't like posting videos and such, like at least get on there, at least get a channel, at least get it branded. So when you're ready to do these videos, you can start posting on there. It's an extremely, extremely important platform. I understand you need my help. That's why I'm here. That's why actually EXP found us 1 year ago at NAR. Stephanie Gillizan, I think she's the head of or a big person in your commercial division. And then Andy Barnes, managing broker of Minnesota, found us, loved us, and poof, here we are. So again, national average is 30. So those of you that are like 25s, 30s, it's all good. No worries. Now here's the deal. Of 30,000 agent profiles that we graded, the most common mistakes are as follows. Now I put the first one here because yes, I've done a little research and I'm talking to all of you directly. A lot of you have inconsistent social media and lack of branding. You're not leveraging the EXP brand. It's like, it's the fastest growing real estate company on the planet. So pat yourselves on the back for actually joining and jumping ship and doing what you're doing because you're behind a powerhouse, but you got to start leverage your team logos, leverage your EXP logos. They're powerful. People are looking for them. You guys, some of you have broken links and outdated information, like let's say on realtor.com, I saw a couple of you saying that you actually haven't even been in business for the past 12 or 24 months. There is missing profiles or duplicate profiles. Some of you came from other brokerages and there's some duplicates out there. And with Zillow, Realtor, and Homes, your data isn't synchronizing. So it says things like you're out of business or it's not reporting a lot of your sales, etc. So I don't know if you guys know who this man is. Gabe Cordova, he's a powerhouse with EXP. He has 2 huge groups, one in Idaho, and he's creating, I think, a couple more. But this is his testimonial. I just wanted to show it to you guys because he is EXP. So he wanted to, and he's huge with Ylopo. Do any of you know who Gabe is or met Gabe?
Nope.
Okay,
Anyway.
keep an eye out for him. He's huge with Ylopo and of course with EXP. But he wanted to affirm, this is pretty funny, wanted to admit a failure on his part as a company and his part as a team lead. His online digital footprint was a hot mess until recently. I discovered a company called RealGrader, and I'm so glad I did. Over the last few weeks, they helped us identify errors in our links, logos, pictures, phone numbers, emails across the internet, including all social media outlets. They went through every online account we had, I mean every, and cleaned up my social presence and our companies. I can't even imagine how many opportunities we have missed. We spend so much time and money driving traffic to our search sites and other pages that we need to get all done, right? So pretty cool. Now, when it comes to Google, this is second to last screen. So you guys want to maybe take a screenshot because this is all 8 of the platforms on one screen to give you 100% clarity on where you should be focusing your efforts. But you have to have a solid foundation in order to grow. Okay. So boom. When I Google a couple of you in a minute with your permission, this is exactly what I should see. I should see your Google business page auto-populating on the right. It should be named correctly, any way to contact you, utilizing it fully. And on the left, all those links, sites that I was talking about earlier, your Facebooks, your Realtors, your LinkedIns, etc. Okay. So, all right, last screen. We're now going to talk about how to build your brand online on all these main sites because per NAR and us, once these are optimized and branded, these are the ones that yield the most return on your investment, okay? And guess what? Mind you, I want to be completely transparent. Everything I'm saying is free All of these platforms are free, and all of you can do this. Okay, sweet. Time for the hot seat. Who's going to volunteer? Who am I going to Google? I want to go ahead and give you guys some free tips, whoever volunteers on your online platforms. So just text Google me, and I'll choose a couple folks to kind of put in the hot seat. Trust me, it's beneficial. You'll get a lot of free stuff.
Let's do it.
Come on.
So good. I would do it.
Who wants it? Who wants it?
It's
Who wants it?
so embarrassing.
Tina. All right, Tina.
Yeah.
I know,
Let's
it's
see
gonna
here.
be bad, guys.
No, it's not. It's you might be shocked. Okay, so
That just means
I
you're
heard-
an example of all of us.
I hear Tina Pearson is the best realtor in Utah. So I'm going to do my research. Actually, let's just do this. I want to see if this comes up because this is how your clients research you. Boom. Is that you? Charlotte. No, I'm going to do
No,
Utah. There we go. Salt Lake
Oh,
City.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Awesome, Tina. All right, here's the deal. So all of you, as I'm doing this, keep in mind, when you go home and Google yourself, your search is going to be different than your potential clients because your computer has cache set, it remembers things. I have never searched Tina online. Otherwise, these will be purple. So you see it's an authentic Google search. So this is really what her clients see. So Tina, number one red flag. On the right-hand side, whether you have one or not, your Google business page is not auto-populating, right? So what I want to see is something like, oops, this when I Google your name, right? Your Google business page should pop up. It should have a really cool background image, clear headshot, connected to the maps, named correctly. You should start building reviews, any way to contact you. And you guys, when you come on board with us, a lot of you also, when I was Googling you, your Google business pages don't have a way to set a direct appointment, right? So under appointments, if you don't take us on, put a Calendly link or another link to your website or something, direct them back to you. But when you take us on, we do a link to what is called an Instacard, which is now your new digital business card, which is an app that lives on your phone. Oops, hold on, I can't see myself. Okay, so it's an app that'll have your headshot, that's me, but that'll be you. When you hit it, it takes over your whole phone, right? It's completely customized to EXP. You can share it any way you want. Text it, email, QR code, all your social media is on the front. In the menu, any link you want, we can put here. Just listeds, just solds, a mortgage calculator, and you wanted my listings, what's my homework, but most important, check it out, review me. Direct links to every platform where you want a client to leave a 5-star review. So this lives as an app on your phone, but as you see, it's a fully functioning website. And we put a link to it under appointments. Super powerful. You could be at a closing table, text your business card to everyone, say, hey, do me a favor, leave me a review. Boom, 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 got 9 more reviews. Super powerful, right? But let's get back to Tina. So we want a Google business page showing up. If you have one, it's all good. We can help have it populate. It might just not be named correctly, who knows? But next link underneath a website to research you is LinkedIn. Very powerful platform where most realtors are dropping the ball, and it's free, and you guys all have one. So do you guys remember a year ago? It was actually last October or November. Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp crashed for 24 hours. The whole world lost their mind. It was on the news, right? It was crazy. So real estate professionals switched to LinkedIn and they stayed there. You guys, we have testimonials across the country of agents getting business from their LinkedIn. So don't be like Tina, get on, get a branded cover image, get your headshot on here, connect. I know you know more than one person, Tina. I mean, totally busted, haven't posted lately, blah, blah, blah. We got to get this. It's the #2 link for you, hon. It's super important. Okay. So we got to get that rocking and rolling. Next. And Papa, because she's new, there's not much pop. That's the only thing that pops up. Okay. So we got to get these things optimized. We got to get them branded. And what do I mean by branding? Okay. So here's an EXP client. This thing all starts, you guys, all of you, when you take this on individually, we'll go through a 90-minute onboarding call. We take our time and we're going to ask you to send us things prior, like a headshot, maybe a cover image idea of Utah, mountains, whatever, EXP logos, team logos. And then we'll kind of brand it and move things around and make sure it fits perfectly on all the platforms that allow a banner. And we make it fit perfect on PC and mobile. So Facebook, your realtor.com, your new YouTube channels. We make sure all of your social media stacks are where they need to be as well. Your LinkedIn accounts, your Google business, etc. Right? Branding 101. No matter where we find you, you need to look the same. So Shaw was quick on the draw too. So Shaw, unmute yourself, my friend. Spell your last name for me.
P as in boy, Ahadu. First name is Shahid. There you go.
Shahid.
Yep.
Beautiful. EXP. Oops. URE. Did I do that right?
No E on the last name.
Boom. All right, look at all those on the left. Beautiful. All right, more examples. So again, Shahid, for some reason, your Google business page isn't auto-populating. We can help. LinkedIn, look for him. It's the #1 as well. That's really shocking. Usually it's realtor.com, but let's see what his looks like. I'm going to see a headshot. I'm going to see an awesome cover image, but I don't.
Nice headshot, Shaw.
Hey, that's probably about 20 years old.
I love it. Look at that eyebrow. Hey, I dig it. So we want to get on here. We want to make sure all these links are up to date. He hasn't posted lately. You guys, you need to be treating your LinkedIn's like a Facebook or Instagram. Trust me. Okay. Now, next for him is realtor.com. Very powerful platform. They pay a ton of money to Google to be at the top of the search engine. So check it out. He has a branded cover image. Nice. So he's got his picture there, his name, ways to contact him, a phone number. But the one thing it looks like it's a little stretched out, so it doesn't quite fit. So we can either make it fit, but hopefully there's an EXP logo on there somewhere above that's cut off. But we got to start leveraging our brand, you guys. So start putting those things in there. So look, newbies, see how this says recommendations? Those are non-transactional. Anyone can leave you a realtor.com recommendation. So no more excuses as far as, oh, I need transactions for recommendations. You don't. These are non-transactional. And newbies and everybody, your Google business pages, these reviews here are non-transactional. Anyone can leave you a Google business page review. So start driving traffic there. So check it out. Wow, he's been in it for 19 years and 8 months. Areas served. Shaw, you're limiting yourself as far as exposure, my friend. They're now allowing us 30 different areas served. So max that out. God forbid you get a lead at somewhere you don't want to do business, refer it out to another EXP agent. And then, Shaw, what I want you to do is cut and paste those areas served and put it into the last paragraph of your bio. It'll obviously be covered up, but that's double the keywords, double the search engine optimization, right? So you guys need to make sure all this is filled out, your specializations, any languages you speak, make sure all they see. Look, the customized realtor, your goals are my priority. That's maybe something that we can use as a tagline for his branding. Next for him is nothing. Nothing else comes up. No homes, no Zillow, no nada.
Will you check Shaw's My Realtor? Because that should be my business page. SHAH.
Sorry.
Shaw.
Now, as much as we want to think people are going to put that in there, they're not.
Right.
They're going to put your name because I'm going to remember Shaw.
Right.
But so this is optimization. These are things that we can help this stuff be found, right? But look what happens. Look at all these Shaws. Lena.
Right. So take out is on the search with an S at the end of my name there. There you go.
Okay, so look, now his Google business page pops up with the old EXP logo. We got to change that. But you guys get what I'm saying. Like, I'm not going to put Shaw's My Realtor as a search. Like, I'm going to put his name. So we need to attach his name, go heavy with keywords on the back end. Actually, probably, I would, if I were you, dude, even if you don't take on the server, put a comma here, put your full name in there just to get, so you're found, Okay, but check it out. Here's his Facebook. This is good. I want to see that same branded cover image and that same headshot from 20 years ago. Let's see. I saw it briefly. Where'd it go? It's waiting. Whoops. All right, it goes to cool. Is that your logo, dude? That's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, look. So look, he's got the idea of a branded cover image. He has his EXP ways to contact him, his cool logo at the top. But as you see, it doesn't fit. Right. So we're going to make sure all this stuff fits. But this is great. This is great for you guys to see. Realtor.com we saw, but all those other Shaws are still popping up. Realtor. Holy crap. They take up your whole first page, dude. So yeah, we got something. I want to do one more person. Thank you, Shaw, for allowing me to Google you. Give me one. Oh, let me look. I'll be fair. Kathy Red. Kathy. RAY. Oops, EXP. This is what people are going to see. Okay, Kathy Ray, is this you? Kathy, did you used to be with Keller Williams? Where's Kathy?
She leave?
Did she leave? All right, who's next? Give me a name.
Kathy, you're muted. I see you talking, but you need to.
Aw, sorry,
unmute your-
Kathy.
You probably told her
Okay,
really.
I'm here now.
Hey, Kathy. Okay,
I was gonna
so
say, I did see it down further because there's Kathy Ray's a very common name, and there's actually two of us in Keller Williams. One was in like Georgia somewhere. Or
right.
Florida.
So something that I would recommend for your branding and for your online reputation and your digital footprint is adding a middle initial, as not millions, thousands of realtors do across the country. So if anyone else in the room has a common name like Kathy Ray, which is why I chose this, you should really start thinking about a middle initial or even a middle name. Okay, but let's see what we
have
find.
a middle name. I don't have a middle name.
You don't, so that's difficult.
Give
So at least we can optimize you, and hopefully you can beat these other Kathys. But let's see.
My license is Kathleen Ray.
There we are.
But I also do use, sometimes I use Kathy M. Ray, which was my McCarthy, my maiden name, and M was my previous married name for more.
Love it. So you have like 3 different names out there. So we want to come up with one. That's one thing we'll talk about on your onboarding call. Whatever name you want to use, brand it, and then optimize the heck out of it, right? Because you're kind of all over the place. Like there's some probably under this name, probably some under that name. Where are we in time? 39. One more person. Shout out a name.
I'm also not in Utah. I'm in Washington. Spokane.
Oh, well,
Washington.
shit. I'm sorry. That's what's
right.
happening. Washington.
That's it right there.
Boom. Okay, now we're good. Okay, so look, normally you guys, which is very odd, I can't believe LinkedIn for a couple of you beat Realtor. Realtor.com pays a ton of money to Google in order to be at the top of the search engines. Okay, so it's really, really important. But here for Kathy, again, I'm not seeing a Google business page. We can help, but let's check out her Realtor and see what's going on here.
Those other
Boom,
two were
boom.
those other two below that was also my name.
Beautiful. So check this out. Number one link, Miss Ray, when someone Googles your name is a blank realtor.com. So when you guys Google yourself and you see this is their default image. Nice gray. Who knows? It looks out west, definitely out west somewhere. But either way, we want to get a beautiful branded cover image there. More coming soon. We want to get a bio in here. Also, if you guys stink at writing bios, no sweat. One of our coaches created this super cool template where you can put in some information and it writes a beautiful bio for you. But wow, she's been in 29 years and 8 months. Now, see, here's the problem with these profiles not being up to date. This says in the past 2 years, she's only been dabbling with homes around 167K, which I know is a flat out lie, right?
That was one sale last year for land.
Yes, ma'am. So that's why, like, this stuff's important, you guys, because I'll be dead honest. If I heard Kathy's the best realtor ever, she's been around for 30 years, she knows everyone, and I go and research her, and the first link is blank and says she's dabbling at 167, I will more than likely start to doubt whoever referred me or whatever I heard, right? And I would start doing a little more research. So we got to get these areas served, maxed out, all that good stuff. But let's keep going. Kathy, give me a Zillow, guys. Why? Wow. Okay, nothing. So you definitely guys qualify for what we do. All right. Due to lack of time, I have to keep rocking and rolling. But again, if you guys want to meet with me, just if you text me your name, I'll be happy to do this for you guys privately. But so here's the deal. Thank you all of you for participating. I hope you guys got a lot out of it. There's so much more with all these other profiles, like Zillow's, for example. You guys need to make sure all your links work in the personal information section. A lot of those links are broken, I saw for you guys. What else? Oh, there's only 2 platforms that speak to each other regarding reviews. You can cut and paste your Zillow reviews into your realtor.com recommendations. So Kathy, I know you have a Zillow. It probably has a ton of reviews on it. Either you or an assistant, family member, whatever, but have them cut and paste those reviews from Zillow into recommendations of realtor.com. Okay. Otherwise, all the others don't talk to each other. We're just pretty much up the creek. So for all of you listening and watching, what's your biggest takeaway? Unmute, don't text, just shout it out.
Got to spend more time getting that image together and make it cohesive.
Yes. consistency, consistent branding across the board. That's a big one. Thank you so much, Shaw. Who else? Even
All
if you
I
weren't
can say-
Googled.
All I can
Kathy.
say is, wow, I need your help.
Yeah. Yeah. appreciate-
Desperately need your help.
Well,
Please.
listen, Kathy, I mean, come on. You've been in it for 3 decades and it's like,
Don't say it like that.
no, well, sorry. You started when you were 10. I mean, let's just be real here. Okay. But no, seriously. So you're not tech people. You're real estate people. Like, you didn't get into this to be like optimization and branding experts. Like, you're people. That's where you guys make your money, face to face or Zooms or whatever it might be. So, smart business people, whatever business you're in, you leverage your time with an expert that's recommended to you by your actual brokerage that you're working with, right? And team lead. And it's like, okay, let's let the expert do it. We'll focus our time elsewhere on what we're really good at, So I appreciate you guys. The problem is old habits are hard to break. It's really time to get this stuff done. You go to these things, you walk out, you get some good ideas and tricks, and then it's like life happens and you just go back to your normal routine. So here it is. This is our proven process for building your brand on 8 essential sites. First, our goal is for you guys to take the steps to upgrade your digital presence and take your business next level in 2023, whatever level that is for you. Okay. Imagine next year. Imagine not having to deal with this, having all this done and walking anywhere and telling people and having the confidence, go ahead and Google me. Because I guarantee you, every single one of you, whether you want to admit it or not, well, a couple of you went through the program already, but those who didn't, you're like, shit, I hope these people don't Google me, right? I mean, be honest. Imagine having that confidence of walking around with a digital business card and texting it to people, QR code, knowing that you're solid online. It's powerful, right? Walking out of a listing presentation, oh God, I hope they don't Google me. It's not a good feeling, okay? So there's 8 essential sites. Number 1, we start with your Google business page. Okay, we make sure everything is legit. We hooked up your digital business card. We help you fill in all your information. Number 2, Facebook we tackle, because that is the longest that it takes us, because there's so many calls to action we need to make sure work. Obviously, get your branded cover image in there as well. Connect it to your Instagram so you'll start getting analytics from Instagram. Make sure all your calls to action are set, your hashtags. LinkedIn, a lot of you help you connect to your sphere, get all your employment in there, get this thing branded, get it up and running. Okay. YouTube, of course, a lot of you do not have YouTube. Oh, that reminds me, as I'm going through this list, if you don't have these platforms, we will create them from scratch, optimize and brand. If you do have them, like you probably already have a Facebook, we will optimize and brand. Now, let's say you have a personal and you want a Facebook business. Fine, we'll create it from scratch, optimize it and brand it. Bless you. I think it was a sneeze. And well, I got earphones and it sounded like it. I don't know. Either way, bless you. YouTube, like a lot of you guys, like some like homes.com, YouTube, there are places to put your social media stack. So what a social media stack is, for those you don't know, it just links to all your other sites. You want to keep these people within your bubble of your real estate specific digital footprint. You do not want to give them a reason to leave you. Then we switch to the real estate specific sites, homes.com. We were just at NAR. You guys, they spent $100,000 on their booth. They got $110 million injection from CoStar. They're making a huge comeback. Kathy remembers these guys. They were huge back in the day. They disappeared, but now they're making a massive comeback. So homes.com's in there. Realtor.com, of course, and then we follow up with Zillow. Okay, those are the 8 essential sites. This dude Steven now has a 96 out of 100. Only reason he doesn't have 100 is because he needs more reviews. Okay, so as I'm like I said before, you guys can do this. All of you can. I have full confidence, but you got to think like, what's your time worth? Kathy, if she did this 20 years ago when this all started, imagine what could be a possibility for her. Or you guys that are brand new, even some of you are, that generation where you're masters at all this stuff. Ask yourself, why haven't you done it yet? Woo-hoo. Information alone never helped anyone too, right? You go to these things, like I said earlier, but then life happens and you go back to yourself. There's a gap where you guys are. All we ask as a preferred vendor is allow us to bridge that gap, okay? That's the big secret. We do it all for you. No more wasted time, no more complexity, no more frustration, because we do it all for you. And it's all done in 60 days. Period. Okay. You got 2 choices. Do nothing. I'm sure you're doing great. Or make the investment and solidify your digital presence. If all this did was get you 1 client, like legit, what's the average commission out there, you guys? Wherever you are, Washington, Utah, shout it out.
Well,
Yeah, 12.
12K. Sweet. If all this did was get you one, like maybe now you got your, it comes from, let's say, maybe your Google business page or maybe your realtor.com, right? It's all hooked up. You get one call and it closes, right? It's ridiculous, the return on investment with what we do. So we priced it all out. If you did this yourself, each platform, you can find someone to optimize yourself. It'll cost you about $1,200, okay? 1/10 of a closing, right? I think I did that math right. Bonus number one with us, like I mentioned earlier, it starts with a 90-minute call. We take our time. We're going to come up with a branding strategy with you guys amongst all the platforms, get a bunch of information as well, and then we go to work. 30 days later, after that call, it's all done. But it takes a month to get on our calendar. So it's a total of 60 days. Some people pay us just for that call. This is Lisa Vidal. I love her. She is one of a product of our product. There is her personal cell phone on here 4 different times. If you for some reason you need a testimonial, she's been with us for years. It's 631-840-6587. 631-840-6587. She's a huge product of our product, and we love her. Next. So putting that together, the 1,200 with the call, you're at 1,700. You're still, I don't know, a lot less than one closing. And then you also get with this deal here, the same one that we're offering at EXPCon is the digital business card. Remember, it is legit. You guys, this is super exciting. We just fought Instagram 46 legal battles over 3 years to get the name Instacard. Like psychos, these people, but we won. We just got it patented. We're totally excited. The entire Miami MLS just took on this card. It's crazy. And we just got word from NAR. I don't know if you guys knew this, but the National Association of Realtors invests in 8 startups per year. Those that they see that watch them grow and this and that. Next year, we're one of the 8. And so they actually do one of these, hope that one of the 8 explode. But I mean, that's going to be us. We have so much backing. So many big names have already invested. Gary Ashton, #1 RE/MAX team in the world. He's already invested. Tristan Ahumada. He is the CEO of Lab Coat Agents Facebook group who just jumped ship. And now he's with EXP. What up? So for those of you who are on Facebook, if you haven't joined Lab Coat Agents, join it. It is the largest real estate professional group on Facebook and been around for years. You can ask anyone any question and you just get bombarded with help. Okay. So jump on board with them. And here's something interesting. For those of you that are still throwing around paper, they're just getting thrown in the trash. I mean, it's time to like get with the times, get yourself a digital card. And it has all this stuff. QR codes included, no download needed. You can integrate all your social media. As you see, it'll be on the front. Your clients can instantly add you to contacts with one button. So you'll text it to them. It'll have a little snapshot of your card and a customized message underneath. It's pretty cool. You can share your contact information fast, get all your reviews that way. You can display your reviews, and it takes one click to call, text, or email. That's Tristan. That's a blurry picture of his testimonial. This dude, $1 million listing, Ryan Serhan, he endorses our card. He's been using it for years. He was actually one of our first clients. So putting the digital card in there, you're at like $2,000, but whatever. For you guys, it's $996. That's all you pay. You pay it once. That's it. And then next year, if you decide to keep the business card, it's $99, but there is no contract. Okay. So scan that puppy. That's the QR code to get started. And then I'll need one volunteer to walk through in front of everyone. I'll sign you up personally on here, and then all the rest can follow along on their phones when they're interested in taking this on. So who am I going to do this live with?
Hey, Michael, what do you do for teams? If you have a team and individuals?
Team leads. Now, Jeff, didn't you sign up for the team lead?
No, not yet.
Okay, so I'm texting you a team lead. And then, so this is for all the team members. All the team members are $996, but the team lead, you're going to be a little bit more expensive by $400 because we do 4 more platforms for you. So I'm going to send you first this picture to explain exactly what I'm saying. Copy. So basically, there's a lot of team leads that do this wrong and they get completely screwed, excuse my French, because when you get this picture, look at it. team lead is you. And then what's the name of your team, Jeff?
Marchant Real Estate Group.
Marchant Real Estate Group is going to be on the right, and team lead on the left is you. It's currently going through. Let me wait for it to be delivered. So basically, I'll tell you the story. A lot of team leads end up optimizing and branding their personal social media, which will end up competing with the Marchant Group platforms. So you do not want to do that. Whether you take us on or not, that's my biggest hint to you as a team lead. So it looks like you just got the picture. So check it out.
Yeah.
On the left, it says team lead. We're not going to touch your personal social media, but we are going to brand and optimize all your real estate specific platforms, the Realtor, the Homes, the Zillow, and the LinkedIn. And then if you look to the right, for the Marchant team, we're going to do everything except Homes, because Homes doesn't support team profiles. So it's actually $300 more because there's 3 more platforms. So that's the explanation for you as far as what's happening for the team lead. I'm now going to text you the link to sign up for the team lead. But all of your team members or any individual agent, this is the link that they need to use. Does anyone want to volunteer to me to walk you through to sign up? Anybody?
Sure,
Kathy?
you do it again, Tina.
Tina?
Yeah.
All right, cool, Tina. So you guys, for those of you who are interested in doing this, follow along. It's a 3-step process. So when you hit that link, this is the first screen you're going to see. It explains everything. You start with a 90-minute call, come up with the complete branding packages for all the sites, and then we go to work on all of these platforms. Of these platforms, if you don't have them, we'll create it from scratch, optimize and brand. If you do have it, we optimize and brand. The value is $1,700. What we basically cut it in half for EXP. So it's $897. You pay that once. And then $99 for the card is the first year, which totals $996. And then every year after, if you decide to keep the card, it's $99. So Tina, last name.
Pearson.
Pearson.
Yep.
Phone number.
801-455-2696.
I'm going to copy this because we're going to set you up for text alerts later. Company name, EXP Utah, right? What's your email address, Tina?
It's tina@tpearsonrealestate.com.
You guys also, you have my number. If any of you don't have or want to have like a personal logo created, I have a guy, so I can refer that to you too. He's very inexpensive. He's very competitive. What's your billing zip code, Tina?
84088.
Awesome. Next one's payment. I don't think anyone's going to steal your credit card information. You're amongst friends, but I have to type it in.
Can I take a picture?
Are you cool with that? Yeah. No pictures. What's the card number?
Oh, I didn't know I was doing sign up right
Yeah,
now.
that's what we're doing. We're walking people through signing up.
Oh, damn. No, I can't do the payment quite. We just barely paid the mortgage payment yesterday.
Okay. Is there anyone that I can walk this through? Okay, you all have my number. If you all want to jump on with me privately, if you text me, I'll send you my Calendly link. And we can do, we can talk about anything really. Jeff, so if I will end with this, just curious from a leader standpoint, like what value did you see in what we do and why am I presenting to everyone today?
No, I love it because I bring this up a lot. I read recently the book Who Not How, and you pointed out like Kathy, some of us have been in the business for a long time, haven't done things that we know we need to do because it doesn't reach the top of the list. So what I see the value in this is, having Real Grader be the who to get stuff like this done, or we'll just think about it for another year, 2 more years, 3 more years.
Yep,
And nothing will happen.
Exactly. Also, you guys, if I just remembered, we have a split payment option. So you can do half this month, half next month. If that helps, just text me if you want it. I'll text you separately that link. And also full transparency, all prices, I'm sure every other company too, all prices are going up in 2023. So you guys really have a month and a half to make this decision. Obviously, it's a business expense. It's a write-off. So if you're there, that's a good thing if you need write-offs. That was so funny, NAR, Jeff, like 90% of the people who literally are running to our booth are like, we need a write-off. We heard you're great. Take our money. I was like, sweet.
So why don't you just tell everyone how the experience has been with Eric, because Eric's actually doing it, right?
Eric's not on.
Oh, I thought you.
He's just going through it right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said that he was doing it for him and Michelle
they're gonna do their team and some individual stuff, yeah. But
Nice.
And also, if you guys are team leads or you're looking to recruit, I mean, you should be using us as leverage to recruit. Like Elena, like big teams are utilizing us, Gabe Cordova as leverage to recruit. Because once you're optimized, branded, have a digital card, you're having these people join your team. Like, look, you join my team. This is what you're going to look like. Here's the card you're going to have. This is the company that's going to do it. And it works. It really works.
So Michael, what would you suggest for, I mean, maybe not big teams, but for like couples? I know we got several couples in our sales organization that are a team per se, and they promote themselves as a team, but it's really just husband and wife. What would you say to that?
I would ask each couple the question, are both actively selling, or is one admin and one selling, you know? Because if they are both actively selling, the thing they need to do is each needs to get optimized, because they're remembering the husband or wife's full name, not the name of the team. So when someone looks them up, they need to be optimized and branded, and then we tie it all together with their team name. So we would, for husband and wife teams, that's what we do. But if one's an admin and one's just selling, then fine, we just do it. They would just do it once at $9.96.
Sure. So would you suggest, if there is a team marketing aspect out there, that they do all three, the team and the husband and the wife, if they're active?
Yes and no. Like, honestly, just give them it's an individual basis thing. I need to ask them a bunch of questions, have them get on my calendar. I'll have them text me. You have my personal cell, and I'll meet with them and we'll talk it out.
Yeah. Well, I know we have
some are yes, some are no. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. No, yeah, can be complicated and individualistic. So
I had a question though.
yeah, go.
Because it's like a internal battle. I always wonder the fact that my full name is Christina, but I've gone by Tina since kindergarten. But legally, when you looked at my name, here on the MLS, it's Christina. When you optimize it, do you still use your full legal name, but then just have the Tina in parentheses always, just so people can find who you are?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. Anyone else?
Michael, I think I'm
Hey, Kathy.
ready to do this. I need to do-
Awesome.
And I can do this now, or I can call you, or we can talk after this class. is
I'll
over.
call you immediately afterwards, so we don't waste other folks' time. But you guys, if you are interested in signing up in the future, it's a 3-step process. First is personal information, and then you hit subscribe. The next is payment information, and then you hit subscribe. Then, just because you pay doesn't mean it's done. A lot of you disappear then. There's another screen that's going to pop up with a red link at the top. That's the link to schedule your call with your coach. Nothing happens until you hit that link, because obviously you need to schedule your 90-minute call. And then for those of you who do end up taking it on, just text me and let me know the date and time of your coaching call, so I know you did it right. Okay, we want this to go the right way. Cool. Kathy,
Because I'm in the spot right now where I need to get all of this going right now. Jeff knows, don't you, Jeff?
Yeah, get her going, Kathy.
Kathy, what's your cell phone? I just want to make sure I have a lot here.
509
290.
290-8433.
Got it. Okay, we are perfectly at 101. If there's no other questions, you guys, those who text me, I'll send you my Calendly. I'll also put you through the free grading system, and maybe we'll talk again in the future.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Michael. All helpful information. You guys are on Zoom. Michael probably has to jump to another appointment, but you guys on Zoom, stay on for a second. We actually have a sponsor in the office here. Unfortunately, you guys aren't here, but we're going to have lunch together here in the office. So I want to bring Jake up here. Yeah, sorry, Nicaragua. I mean, I'm sure you can have your private chef cook you up something.
Yes. No, they pull in fresh fish here. So she pulled me a whole dorade. So I'm getting a whole fish in about 30 minutes. So
Michael, what time zone are you on?
It's 1 o'clock here.
Okay, so you're 2 hours ahead of me.
There you go.
I'm on Pacific time, so.
All right, I'll call you right now. It'll take 5 minutes.
Awesome.
Bye guys.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Appreciate you.